Good evening. Good evening. Good
Happy
evening.
Memorial Day, everyone.
Hello, Annette, Carrie, Jackie Cook. How's everyone doing? Monday night. I know I'm kind of mixed up too. Hey, Ann, Kathy, Karen, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys had a good long weekend. Weather was beautiful here in the Jersey. Um,
Neck of the woods.
sure, neck of Jersey, neck of the woods, whatever that means. But yeah, busy. Hello, Christopher. How are you? How's everyone doing? We're working on some stuff here, trying to last minute. Tomorrow's supposed to be, hey, Heather, tomorrow's supposed to be hey, Robin, the animal communicator live interview slash demonstration. And just found out today that she has an old Apple laptop and she might not be able to access StreamYard. So we're kind of working on a fix for that. Hey, Kathy. So don't know what's going to happen with that yet. I haven't logged on to my Zoom account in forever, and I've never used Zoom to broadcast live
Hey, Fred.
on Facebook. So I'm going to try to get that done after we finish here to see if we can make that happen still, because we were all ready to go. We had two people. We were going to do the interview, and she seems like a really nice person. And I was reading her bio. You know, she could apparently communicate with the spirits of animals that have passed. And, you know, anyway, I want to get into the interview because we're going to interview hopefully tomorrow, but we don't know what's going to happen with that. It's, you know, she's got an old laptop, an old Apple. If we could do Zoom, we'll do Zoom. If not,
we'll figure it out.
Probably. We'll figure it out. Yes.
You'll figure it out. I'll watch.
I love the confidence in.
I have tons of confidence in you. Tons.
If not, it'll probably be a trip to the Creeper Gallery. You know, one or the other. You know, see what happens. But hey, Pam, Barry, happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
You and Steve.
But Chris has all the confidence that she's going to figure it out.
I said you.
No, you said we'll, as in we.
I mean, we'll figure. It'll happen.
We're in France, and it's a we.
Listen, we.
So
you can get banged.
But she has. I don't know what that means. Hello, Rivka. But Chris is going to figure it out. So no worries. Looks like it's going to happen.
See how I figure it out?
It's going to happen.
Is that I know it is on good. The paranormal savior.
Chris's idea.
Will pull out the save.
This is Chris's idea. Figure it out. Hot potato.
It is a holiday, people. Even if someone is flinging
Memorial Day,
dingy
you weren't in the service.
The what?
You weren't in the service.
No, not at all.
Okay, then it's not your holiday.
I have family members that were, but I wasn't, and I am not.
Where's the coffee? This is usually with coffee.
I need coffee.
Anyway, so hopefully we can get that worked out. I don't know if we're going to. I've never Zoomed through Facebook before, so it's not just a matter of going back on to, hey, Nikki, not a matter of just going back onto Zoom and reactivating my account, which you have to pay for. It's a matter of figuring out how to stream that live, which hopefully I'll figure it out afterwards. Anyway, we Saturday night was the first get some wine. Don't drink wine.
Nope.
Saturday night was the first public ghost hunt other than the Girl Scouts at the Centenary University.
Yeah.
First one. Hey, Donna Marion logged on as the Creeper Gallery for a first time ever. Donna, what are you doing on as the Creeper Gallery? She usually is logged on as Donna Marion, but the Creeper Gallery
She's a woman of many social medias.
Okay. Anyway, where we're going with this tonight? This is going to be a rough hour. Buckle up for this one, folks. It's going to be a rough one. So we went to Centenary University. Weird thing was we get there early. Chris and I usually, if we're starting at 8, Chris and I are there at 6 o'clock usually. and we had it worked out with security and all that. And I thought whatever lights can be turned off will be turned off. We found out right before that they were using the theater that we use for, God, how old were they? They were young. They were.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah.
Anyway, there was
middle school age.
Yeah, kids doing a production. So I had to wait to get in there. The lights were off and then they were on. And we had all this stuff we're scrambling to do before people even got there. Got it worked out, thankfully. It was a good event. It was, again, Centenary University, for those of you guys who don't know, the picture I show in the advertisement, that admin building is the building that we do the ghost hunt in. And the story of Tilly was found behind that building, made by Patty. Boy, we're seeing all the ghosts from
Patty.
Christmas past are coming up.
Hey,
how are you, Patty? How you doing? Good to see you at the convention. So Tilly is the main quote unquote ghost story, but there's levels
so much more
of energy there. And I was in the theater. Chris was in the kind of the main foyer.
Yeah.
Kenny was in the church/cathedral. We call it different things all the time. And Tanya was in the area where the kitchen used to be, where Tilly used to work. So it was a weird night for me anyway. I kind of had a mixed bag of, John McGinnis, how are you? Of activity, especially in the back of the theater. Nikki, you're on. I almost got her friend Joy possessed. I was we had a little thing of energy on the SLS camera. First, Joy's lights were going off when she was holding them, indicating that there's an energy near or around her. And then I singled Joy out, and I had her stand by herself. And I looked at her with the SLS camera, and this little tiny anomaly. It was weird. It wasn't a stick figure. It was just small, like a bug, was moving right near her, and was weird. And there was like weird activity in the back too, with people were hearing things. There was activity again. A woman, something happened to a woman back there. We got names here and there, but really something happened. She gives me little clues about, I think she was assaulted back there behind the little theater. There's dressing rooms and everything and props back there. She gives me a little bit here and there, but one of the cooler things that happened, besides what we put the link up, if anybody was there and you want to join us and talk about what they experienced, the link is right there. Just click on it, follow the instructions. We'll see you back there as a guest, and we'll bring you on. But Samantha, and those of you who don't know, Sam is someone we've known for
quite a few years.
7 years, maybe.
Yeah.
And she's really into the paranormal. We knew her since she was 11 years old. We know her mom, Danielle, who's with us, helping us out now. And she's fearless when it comes to the paranormal. You know, and I was joked that she's going to take over New Jersey Paranormal when we get too old. She's going to be my Charlie Bucket. And she's going to run the whole thing. She's really smart, really into the paranormal, and really not afraid. I've never seen her in a situation. She's like 17 now, where she's kind of
dives in.
So we're at the end of the night, and we're talking to the people in the parking lot and everything. And Sam was good enough to go back and try to get my equipment and start putting it all back for me. And for the first time ever, she says to me, John, I want you to come back there with me when I go back there again. And I'm like, what are you, afraid? And she's like, I was back there. I was going to start collecting your equipment from the top of behind the stage area where the dressing room is. She said, I heard a woman say, I'm up here. And she said, and I got right out of there. And there is a woman back there for sure. And this woman will connect with younger females. I've been there enough to know whenever there are younger females in a group and around, and Deb was there with her great niece. She's a little more active when there's younger females there, because I guess she's relating to the time when either she was a student there or whatever. But,
or she feels more comfortable with it.
I don't know.
But I do have to add a little
really
more
cool
to the Sam story. Because before that happened with you with Sam at the end of the night, we were switching to our second group, and Sam was in my area giving me a hand. And when I came back, her eyes were big as saucers. And she was just like, there was a man standing right there. And I was like, oh my God, the door's not locked. The door should be locked. Like, oh my, like, and I went, she goes, no, 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 no. She goes, it wasn't real. She goes, he dissipated after, like, she goes, it was just a really tall man. And she was just like, really, it took her by surprise. I said, so you saw a full body apparition, not a shadow? She goes, yeah, full body apparition. And so she had already started. And the kicker to that is that when we were doing the Girl Scout things that we were doing, there was a mother and a young girl, and it wasn't her child, that they both in different groups saw a man standing exactly where Sam saw a man. And I don't give that information when we're doing stuff because I don't want you to be led. So it was shocking that this was revealed after the fact.
Yeah.
And then the poor girl goes into that theater by herself.
She's not one to be
she's not rattled. Intimidated. She
doesn't get rattled. And when I'm like, you want me to come? I smile at her. I'm like, you're scared? I'm like, you're never scared, And she was like, a woman said, I'm up here. She said, and I right out of there. And I'm like, very cool. When that happens and somebody else is there experiencing it. So it was a good night. I mean, we have a great time there. The university trusts us to just come in, without any supervision. There's nobody there kind of watching over. They give us the building and like, go do what you do.
Yeah.
And again, it's really cool that we have that kind of relationship with them where we could do that. Speaking of the university, we, there is a ghost hunt there, October 28th with us. I didn't announce it because I wanted to kind of hold back on that because I was trying to get people to go to the Andrea Perrin lecture. From The Conjuring, her family lived in that house. The Conjuring movie is based on her family when they were living there. That's the family that you see in The Conjuring movie. And Andrea was the eldest daughter. So Andrea is going to do a lecture about her experience there and do a Q&A and all that on October 28th, Halloween weekend. We're bringing that. We're the host of that event at Centenary University. And, we want people to come to that lecture. Beautiful theater. We want everybody. So we announced, I did the social media thing. I created the video. I didn't think or hope that people would kind of scroll down to see the ghost hunt. I was going to announce the ghost hunt after. The initial push was for the lecture because we'd like to see that packed with people for the lecture. And I know odds are people were going to scroll down. They did. And without even mentioning that ghost hunt, it sold out. The people that were looking at the lecture also looked down and they saw the ghost hunt and they bought all the tickets. So Saturday night, there were people like, oh, we missed out. Kathy, I know you're one of them. And, that's not on us when that happens. There are places that sell tickets. Most times the tickets come through us and we take care of that. But there are places that put up links, and when they put them up, bam, away it goes. I purposely didn't announce the ghost hunt because I wanted to give, people a chance to, buy those tickets. But people saw them and they went really, really quick. So
we didn't have to advertise them. I mean,
if you missed out, cool. I mean, I kind of was hoping that it would. I wasn't really going to announce that ghost until probably June or July, to be honest with you. I wanted to push the lecture, but she put it all up there at once and just
But the cool thing about she's doing her
Yvette, how are you?
She's doing her speaking engagement about The Conjuring and everything, and also they have like a special downtown thing that's going on. So we're hoping that'll people will be able to enjoy that too, and then come to the theater for her. And it's not just her speaking engagement. She's doing a meet and greet and a Q&A, right?
Well, she's signing her books.
Yeah, that's all of the whole package.
So Hackettstown will have their Halloween festivities going on downtown. And like Chris said, hopefully the people from there will come to the lecture, or you guys We'll go downtown first and then come to the lecture. Even if you can't go to the ghost hunt, we'll still be there during the day with Andrea.
Yep.
You know, as she does her lecture and her
and the lecture is only $25. It's very inexpensive.
So yeah, and when it comes to, like I said, the ticket things, once they go up on a link, you know, they're you know, they go. I've not far from that house, so cool. I wish I'd come, but I'm here in the UK. Colette, you got to come. You got to come do it.
Flying.
You got to come over here to Jersey one time. We'll show you around. But anyway, that was the whole Centenary University. If like I said, if there's anybody who was there that wants to share an experience, Chris will eventually put the link back up.
Like, how about now as we're prompt? Ooh, it just disappeared. So I got to go back and copy it.
Eventually.
Keep talking. I got it.
The link will be up if you want to talk about, you know, your experience there or the college in general, or ask any questions about anything paranormal related. You know, you come on and do that too. Like I said, tomorrow night was the plan for the animal communicator. I don't use Zoom all that much. So like I said, I'll try to figure that out. Hopefully we'll have Elizabeth on for the interview and the demonstration. There were 2 people lined up. Believe it or not, one of the animals was a hedgehog. Go figure. The other one, I think, is a cat that looks just like the evil cat that we have, which should have been fun. Why are you being quiet? Not saying it. Was that a secret about the hedgehog? Oh.
No. Don't look at my face.
Yeah, I can never tell when she's going to chime in or not chime in. There are times where I'm going and I'm not expecting a chime in, and it happens. And then there's other times because
peacefully.
She knows the person who owns the hedgehog. I thought maybe I'd get some commentary and just.
No, I'm just being quiet.
Okay, great.
Keeping up the link.
Did you guys ever go to the No, we've never been to the Conjuring House. We may take a trip out there for something else that's happening there that we can't announce because it hasn't been announced yet. But we've been invited to a grand opening of something around the Conjuring House. Can't really tell what it is yet. What color is your cat? She's a dark brown black. She looks like a black cat, but when the sun hits her, her fur is like a chocolate brown.
Yeah.
Conjuring House is amazing. We spent the night there. Okay, cool. But anyway, that's the plan for tomorrow. Another thing that we're doing, 2 more things actually, that I had set up. I need a water. I'm gonna get a water.
We'll get it for you.
What did I schedule that one for? The 28th. The 30th is the May 30th is the aura reading. It's kind of similar to the Judy Hartke, which, by the way, I love that Judy Hartke one.
She was amazing.
Is so cool, so nice to talk to, and I love what she does, and I think she's really, really good at it. Judy, we didn't even talk about that session because it was the last thing we did, but who was that? Donna was one of the people, and Patricia was one of the people, right? See, every now and then I remember her name. And the Donna one was really good. I clipped that one and put it on as a reel. The whole thing about the library.
Oh my God, she hit on things like, how would she know that?
The motherly thing, how she was kind of, they called her Sissy, and she was like the mother of the adopted mother of like the kids in the neighborhood. That she was really good. And then she's doing that whole just sketching, you know, and the fact that Patricia's past life looked like me.
And she's a peanut farmer.
You know, Patricia the peanut farmer. She'll always be known as.
And she's got peanut in her backyard right now in the ground. I wonder if you dug them up.
So that was pretty cool too. And again, when I say whenever I refer to we, I mean me, because I give we the credit of setting things up.
I don't know why he makes me stay here.
It's your paranormal savior that does that.
Why do you make me stay here?
There is a picture of me at the altar.
Yeah, it's an altar, all right. I got my own altar, people, and John's picture's on it too.
But anyway, I set up the Gia. I wish I had my phone so I could.
Kuma.
Is it Kumar?
Mm-hmm.
Gia. She was on before. She's a medium, pretty good medium. She's now doing what she calls aura art. It's kind of like spirit art.
Oh.
And she'll be doing a reading. We're doing like probably 2 demonstrations of those as well, where she'll not only like, she's gonna, as the person's on, she's gonna do the painting. I think of just the aura colors around whatever person she's reading.
Oh.
She's gonna do the demonstration, so she'll describe it better than I would. So if you're interested in an aura reading, again, reach out through the page. Hey, Lori, and let me know that you're interested. I'll take the first 2 people that come and say they want to be on. You'll be on the screen with Gia. She'll be doing the painting, I guess, as you're there. She's looking at you.
That'll be
and she'll describe your aura and what the colors mean and all
How
that
many
stuff.
people is she going to do? 2. Okay. That's pretty damn cool. I can't wait to see that. Then someday we're going to, sooner than later, we got to get Judy Harkey back so that she can do, you want a past life done? Yeah, I want to see what your past life was.
I think we did one.
No.
No?
No. We've done palm reading together and we've done the aura reading together, but we have never done a past life. And we did spirit animals. They told us what our spirit
animal was. I know.
What was I? What was that? What was the spirit animal you laughed?
We all know about my angelic aura, Tommy. We proved that.
Oh my God, he's got an aura.
And as much as people try to deny, I was there for the whole aura reading. If you want to go back on YouTube or in here,
colorblind.
That we had an aura reading, the 2 of us, and I won. And someone got mad because mine was mine was better. I had all this angelic white aura around me, and she had about that much.
You should have worked in Hollywood.
And she really thought that she was going to have all the. And
you should have been in Hollywood or politics.
Turns out yours truly had just angelic aura all around them, and someone wasn't happy about that. So she claimed that the machine was broken and whatnot.
Oh, and yeah, she did she?
We know what happened. We know what happened. Yeah, you got to go through the NJP instant message for the aura thing. I don't know. I don't know what color peanut aura would be, Patricia, but you may get some.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, my aura was better. John McGinnis, you watched it. He knew. Anyway, so that's what we're doing on May 30th. So, it'd be cool to do a couple of people that haven't had their readings done yet. So if you're interested, and again, there's nothing to it. You just come on the screen. She'll look at you and she'll, I guess, start doing the painting, and she'll tell you what the different colors of the aura mean, and it's chakra this, chakra that. I'm not a big aura person, but I just know mine is good and better than hers. And but I got a feeling if we do this past life thing with Judy, I think honestly, I got a bad feeling that A, I'm going to be female, and B, it'll probably be like a past life where I was working in a brothel or something. I got a weird feeling that it's going to be something bizarre, or either that, or I was like the executioner guy, like in medieval days. Where
you're going to be a torturer.
I'm telling you, I got a weird feeling. It's not going to be a good one. It's going to be a bad one.
That's a horrible thing to project. You shouldn't project that. You really honestly feel that in your bones?
I was the guy who cleaned up after the executioner, kind of mopped up and picked up the head and put it in the bucket and carried it away.
Maybe you were a janitor.
That's not what, didn't have janitors do that. Anyway, so we'll set Judy up to do that one day. That'll be cool to do. But I got a feeling it's going to be a bad one.
Why would you say that?
Because I do. I don't think I've had a good past life. I don't think
there's. Why do you say that?
I don't think there's one in the bunch.
What?
Because I feel it in here.
You're saying this isn't a good life?
I said past life. It's a wonderful life.
This man is scrambled in the head. He really is.
Piano player in a brothel. Towel boy.
Or towel boy. There you go. Water
towel
boy.
Well, no, I don't want to be a towel boy. That involves some cleanup, and I don't want to be the towel boy.
I just don't see you as a person that would even tolerate her. You're not the kind of person. Your basic core of who you are is 1, you are honest. 2, you are run by guilt. 3, you do not
I could have been a philosopher.
You do not stay. If you're not happy here, you don't stay here. You do whatever you have to do that to change your circumstances.
Here's the thing. I don't have any mechanical ability. I don't have any carpentry ability, right?
That's so
I couldn't have been any of those things in the past
life.
Why not? Because none of it's not my
So
DNA.
You think that you have to be able to have those skills in this life?
Patricia likes peanuts. And
it just happened to turn out that way.
But it's just ingrained in the DNA. That's DNA memory that we're talking about. But I'm not mechanical. I don't have any carpentry. So I know I wasn't any of those things. I'm not artistic. So I know I wasn't ever an artist either. So what else is in that wheelhouse of philosopher? Maybe that could have been it. You know, I could have been silk crates.
Deb, you should click on the link and come on and talk about
your experience. I could have been silk crates, like I'm Bill and Ted. But no, I got a feeling I wasn't. There's nothing good there. I just got a feeling there's nothing good there. You're such a pessimist. Telling you. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. May 30th is the.
Hi, Gina.
Hey, Gina, is the aura thing, and again, not.
You know your aura can change continually, right?
Well, I'm not a big believer in the aura thing. It's just me personally.
So you know that your aura is full of boo boo.
No, I have documentation. You can't lie. It's there. I've got a whole packet that says better than yours. So you can brush that away all you want.
You are so full
I've got
of
the
documentation.
She gave us a report.
I got the report.
I'm telling you.
That's not what the report says.
We got the interview. I'll replay the interview.
Your interpretation is so muddled.
Anyway.
I see what I want to see.
So the aura thing, just send a message through here. And then somebody had messaged, hey Abby, somebody had mentioned when we were doing one of these live stream thingers about Jefferson. What's Jefferson's last name? Harmon?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it wasn't May 30th. It was May 30th was for the animal thing that we're doing tomorrow. It was June 5th or 6th for the aura thing. June, whatever that Tuesday is. What is, oh, you can't look on your phone. I think it's June 5th or 6th. Whatever that Tuesday falls on, that's when we're doing the aura thing. Oh, well, Celine, if you want to do it.
June 6th. Send me a message. June 6th.
Yeah. So June 6th, we're doing the aura thing. So send me a message. Celine, you can be one of them if you want to. We just need one more. And then you can be the other one. Send me a message through the page. And then on the June 12th, I believe that's the following Monday, that's when Jefferson Harmon is going to do the dream interpretation. Oh. Now, that is good doo-doo right there. The dream interpretation, what do we usually do? Do we do 2 or 3? I think we do 3 of those.
Yes.
3 people. If between now and then you have a dream, a nightmare, a good dream, a bad dream, whatever dream.
You got to write it up.
Write down the details. Or if you have one that you can remember, even from that a reoccurring dream, or one from the recent past that you kind of remember most of the details from.
Or something that's reoccurring.
Write it down. And if you want to come on, Jefferson will come on and he will interpret your dream. It is never what you think it is. Every time I thought I had it down, even my own dream, I had this weird dream. We're going back now, where I still remember it because I remember I told him I'm in it looked like a Walmart type of like warehouse store building. And I walked in and to the left are like, the shelves weren't like regular, like Walmart shelves. They were kind of like Home Depot shelves, like where pallets, could fit. And it was so weird because there were nothing but board games. There were still like shelving, but they were like all across the shelving in those big like pallet shelving type of thing. And I looked at the very top and there was the Game of Life. And I'm like, in the dream, that was the one I wanted. So I'm like, how the hell am I going to get up there? So I push a ladder, one of those rolling ladders, up there, and I walk up there, and I don't remember the whole dream, but I remember I go up there and I go to grab the game, and I almost fall off the ladder, and I go to grab it again, and this time I do fall, and I hit a car. Like all of a sudden, there's a car parked underneath this shelf. I hit the car, I kind of roll off it, and I hit the ground, and that's what I remember.
What about the game?
The game of the life was the symbol for whatever. And I thought it was just some weird thing telling me about life. And Jefferson was telling me that I'm afraid to take chances, and that if I take chances, that it could be whatever.
You stay in your protective.
But it was really, really cool. So if you have a dream, and again, he Jefferson, you know, isn't cheap for these dream interpretations. He does a very detailed report or interpretation. So if you want to come on and get a sample and have him do a free session that takes probably 15 minutes at least, come on and do that. But you got to have he's going to ask you for details as much as you remember what the room was like, what time of the day it was, what the people that were there, whether you could see their faces or not. I mean, he's really, really in depth.
But here's the deal. For any of those things, you have to send a message to New Jersey Paranormal. Okay?
He did mine, and holy smokes, he was right up. I remember a lot of those. Good, Rhonda. We've done it probably.
He got Kathy. He's done Kathy. He's done Rhonda. There's been like quite a few. There was a Donna that he's done. There's been a lot of people that he's done.
There was all kinds of stuff in my house. Oh, is that a net? But again, these are two of the things that we're definitely doing is the aura art as well as the dream interpretation. So one of them is June 6th for the aura art, June 12th for the dream interpretation. And it's cool to watch too, even if you're not one of the 3 people picked for the dreams.
Oh, his process is interesting.
Or the aura art. It is cool to watch what's going on there and have an explanation of what she's painting and what it means and all that. I mean, I like, again, even though there's some things that I'm not really into or a big believer of, I do enjoy being part of it and watching people's reactions and how it goes and if it means anything to them.
It kind of gives you an insight. Gina, you should write down one of those dreams, you know, and when you write down the dream, you've got it. If you apply and John,
you should be part of that one too.
When John reaches out to you and he says, "Yeah, you've got to send him and as much detail as possible." That's what Jefferson always says. As if you wake up from a dream, immediately write down as much detail, all the detail you can. It's very critical, important because the more detail he gets, the more information he can give you on what it means, and it's very helpful. So. If you want to do this, you message, and in the message, make sure you write down what your dream was in as much detail as possible, because John actually puts it together.
Yeah, don't send me any weird sexual stuff, or if you're killing people and stuff. Oh, well, if you're killing people, that's fine. We can talk about that.
Like Luann or Killer Rabbit.
The sexual stuff, I don't want to read any freaky deaky stuff. Okay, so don't send me your freaky deaky emails about your dreams. Those we're not going to analyze. That's a whole nother show. That might be, we might do an adult only like midnight show where we do those freaky emails, which, yeah, we probably will do that. It'd probably be interesting to watch. I'm not going to lie about that because who knows what goes on in people's subconscious.
I don't want to know. I have no curiosity and no.
But that's what we're doing June 12th. So that should be cool. Message on the page. Okay, good. Yeah, and those spots again, because, you know, we're not going to have them do one after the other because they are doing it for free and they're doing a demonstration of what they normally would charge for. So it's just that. If you see it and you like it, you could reach out to them and get your own interpretation or your own.
Oh, this is a nice sampling.
Or a painting. Hey, Nicole. But we like to kind of give you. Colette, you're going to be on for that? For the dream thing? The dream thing, again, I didn't buy into it. The very first time we did it, we spoke to Jefferson on the phone, and Jefferson's an intelligent guy, and he's really good at what he does as far as the interpretation. And watching him do it and hearing what the people were like, oh my God! I mean, the one was, God. Remember the one who's
oh
the
my
father?
God.
The father died in a dream or something like that, and it was,
with the brother, like there was a blaming and whatever.
Horrible.
What about the one that the dream was about the cheating? That somebody was cheating.
Here's the thing, too. Just to warn you, to prepare yourself for, it gets emotional. Some of these things we felt like we were in a therapy session with some of these. So, you know, the dreams can mean something completely very personal to you. And if you're not open to that and discussing maybe the underlying things, then maybe he does warn you.
He warns you. He'll say you may not want to go.
There's a lot of deep underlying crap.
Because we did
that lives in our heads, and sometimes that stuff comes out in dreams.
Yeah, John talked me into doing it one night, and Jefferson does not know about my past and what happened. And boy, when I told him the dream, he started, didn't he? He did that with a lot of people. That was brutal.
We're literally watching, and we're like, and we always, preface that with when he's like Chris said, he'll tell you, look, this might get personal. We can do this. We don't have to do this. We can do it privately. We don't have to do it here. So you have every right, if it starts going that way, to say, no, I'm not. I'll listen. Maybe I'll confirm it later with Jefferson or whatever. But you have every right to say, whoa, let's kind of stop there. Yeah. But he warns you. Man, we've heard some deep rooted stuff. It gets way. Yeah, yours was Kathy. I remember that. He's definitely legit. Rhonda said, I believe it. Oh yes, I'll give you that. And the thing is, I know he offered a discount to people that watched to get that actual reading for yourself privately. It's not cheap. Let's just say that. So, but it's a little much longer process. Too, he goes way into it. But that's why we offer it here, so that if it's something, and there are people that don't want to share, I get it. I'm probably one of those people, but I did too. And my dreams are the same way. Someone said they don't remember. I don't remember a lot of my dreams unless I wake up from the dream with it fresh, and it's one of those type of dreams. Then I remember. And I'll remember it for about an hour, and then it's gone. But if you have one of those between now and June 12th, jot down those details, because he's going to ask you a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot of my dreams. But that's what we're doing. I wanted to, he's in Jersey, I believe. I wanted to do more things where you guys were involved and do more of those, types of interviews and demonstrations. Again, it's been a while since we did those things. Cody, my friend, how are you? I have not forgotten. I promise I will write up that card for you guys. Cody, now that I got you out here and I can kind of single you out here, Cody and Satori are working on Cody, did you guys announce what you're doing? Because I don't want to mention it if you didn't, but they're working on a big deal, something they're doing, and they're not going to be doing their live stream that they do bi-weekly. I think it is. I offered, out of the kindness of my heart, to be a co-host. Oh my God. On that program. Oh my God. And Satori said that I might cause trouble. So probably would. You should. Here, I'm going to put the link. I don't know what that means. Cody, how could I ever cause trouble? Cody, if you want to come on, just click on that link. But I offered, because Johnny Carson would have co-hosts, and Jay Leno and all that. I offered to go over there, and I would, though. I'd have those haunted objects flying through the air and have stuff going on on that stream. Yeah. No, your dreams don't have to be scary. Your dreams don't have to be about anything in particular. It's just some people have recurring dreams that keep happening and happening and happening, and he helps you to unravel what it means and why it might be. And then sometimes your dreams can reveal they seem like they're so simple,
And then you find out that there's actually something more rooted involved, that you it's blown by what he finds out from the details from your dream. That's why it's so important.
Well, we'll get into that one. We'll get into that with Jefferson when we do it. But, you know, the ones that I've watched have gone into such a different direction where, and to their credit, the people that have done it have been very forthright and honest and sharing and open, to where we got to be involved in their session, to where we got to see it play out and watch him get to the root of that dream, to where even on our end, we were like, whoa, it was like, you know, eavesdropping on a session.
Private conversation. Yeah, private session is right.
So hopefully I have one between now and June. A
dream?
One that I remember that I could share and do live on here. Because I had a good time doing mine. And it wasn't what I thought it was. He was like, no, you're wrong. I interpreted it wrong, which, again, I admit my aura is perfect, but I need to work on my dream interpretation skills. But like I said, I want to bring more stuff on here. I want to bring more people on for interviews. Live investigations are tough outside of the Creeper Gallery because we literally are booked every weekend from now till the end of the year for ghost hunts. So doing them at all live streaming would be really, really difficult. I am considering maybe doing the Caldwell Parsonage live during the week, maybe trying to do during the week investigations, maybe, if it's at all possible, at a different location, but that's kind of hard too. My dream is life is constant. I wake up tired. Well, Patricia, are you surrounded, like buried by peanuts? Is it a peanut quicksand where you're?
She's working the farm.
Working in the farm and parsonage. It's in Union.
Caldwell. Yeah. Caldwell.
But that's what I try to do. I try to split between doing the in-person events and doing stuff here, and try to do as much as we can here too. You know, that's the idea. You know, and then setting up interviews. I haven't really gotten around to asking anybody, like celebrity-wise, if they would come on in a while. I'll reach out again to a few and see if we can get them on. And Chris is literally night and day trying to. No, she really.
No. I just sit here quietly and get you still.
Madam Clara.
I'm going to clarify for you.
I can remember the one person. So
hey,
that was a good one.
Don't cry. You wear the crown.
That was a good one.
That's all I'm saying.
And I'd like to do.
And you're the paranormal savior, not me.
What?
Exactly.
Is Madam Clara real? How would I know? Do you know if Madam Clara is real?
Yes.
Chris says yes.
Yes.
No further.
That is someone's identity with their art and what they do. Yes. 100%. Madam Adam. Yeah, you said Madam Clara. Yes, and I didn't let it. Thank you, Donna. Or yes.
Donna had to point that out, not you. Just so you know.
What is this? Crap on Chris Day?
She didn't.
So what?
Donna corrected it.
You just pick. I don't take. Why would I correct you?
Because I said his name wrong.
Oh my God.
Madam Adam. I said Madam Clara. Madam Clara is Madam Clara is an artist, right? I mean, that's a business.
Yes,
Clara.
That is their identity.
That's Donna's business partner.
Yeah.
And he makes a lot of cool artwork as well, and has a lot of different tarot cards and stuff, right?
Yeah.
In the Creeper Gallery.
100%.
So we're trying to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. Again, Zoom, I really don't like Zoom. You know, even when we had meetings on Zoom, I was like, remember that? Trying to get the video.
It was pretty
I hate Zoom.
bad.
I hate it. Anything new at Gettysburg? Yeah, well, that's definitely happening the first week, right? December 2nd, is it?
100. Yes.
We're definitely doing that.
Yeah, we're
the Waynesboro thing. The way that's going to work is
he just hasn't sent out the list, the payment thing for the ghost hunts for people who are already staying there. That's going to come later because it's all the way in December, and there's so many other things before then. So we're kind of just taking, John is taking things, a few at a time because he is the only one that's doing all of that, and that's an awful lot to partake as he's making faces and doing. But again. He's lucky he doesn't get a pillow over his head when he's sleeping.
Updating the website, updating
he's
Facebook,
doing a lot.
Doing all the social media stuff, booking the events, taking the ticket information for the event, booking the guests on here, setting up the live streams. What else? What else could there be?
Exactly. What else could there be?
And then, we're at the Centenary University, and I made the mistake of on the website putting 2 events the same day. And, they go to her, and that ain't going to get you your answers.
Oh my God!
Where do you think?
What are you pulling the Tanya?
Where do you think she goes? And then we're in the middle of an event, and I'm like, I don't have my computer or my schedule.
Nobody was asking you to. It was strictly me giving you information.
Need a secretary.
What do you think I do all day? Believe it or not, I'm the one writing up the list. I'm the one that's organizing. So he does his part. I do mine. He's just vocal about his. I am not. That's how that works, people. But all joking aside, I give this guy all the credit in the world. I never take away. John works hard from sun up to sundown, 100%. Never take that away from the guy. I am a type of person. I work. I do what I need to do. Then I take my time to decompress. This guy never decompresses, ever. I have to. That's how I stay sane.
Hello, Francis. We can't tell you who the special guest is for. We haven't officially signed the person yet. We have an agreement, but we don't have a contract, so we can't mention anything until
the ink has to be dry.
A signed contract and a deposit has been paid. But as soon as that happens, we will announce who. We're going to do a whole Power Unity thing, probably here and over there on that page, because there's a lot to talk about as far as the expo is concerned. I mean, the months are ticking by. We went from being a year and a month or 2 out to being now 6 months.
Yeah.
So I mean, that train is chugging, and we're preparing.
But you did miss that. Deb Arrington was saying that she had experiences where the thing was over her ear, where she really thought Tanya was in the room with her, heard her voice, and really believed she was there when she wasn't, and that she got tapped on the head in the cathedral when there was nobody there.
Wow.
So no, I said to her to come on. She should come on and talk about it. But yeah.
Very cool.
Are we going anywhere in PA June, July? Yeah, we're actually going to the Gettysburg Battlefield Dash. We will be there in July.
When is that? Like mid-July?
Yeah, I think it's the 19th.
Yeah, we'll be in Gettysburg that entire weekend from Friday to Sunday afternoon. We're going to be there. It's for the Wounded Warriors.
I hope you do, Gina.
And we'll be there the whole entire weekend hanging out. Last year we hung out with William and Lauren. Right?
What? William and who?
Lauren, right?
Yes. I just put them together.
And they were there, and we hung out a lot of people at the bash.
Yeah, because we have a little more free time to do that. We actually get to talk.
And we love Gettysburg.
Yeah,
we love Gettysburg. So we're planning on going there. Probably again, just ourselves in August to hang out. We haven't done that in so long. We're long overdue.
I was riding all day, and just put the helmet back on. Get in front of the camera, Deb.
Deb, I never took you for the vein, the vanity.
No woman likes to look at her worst. No woman.
But yeah, that's the only thing as far as PA that we're doing. And then December, the first week, we're going to be the Hoover House. The Hoover House.
The Hoover.
Which is in Waynesboro, about 20 minutes away from Gettysburg. And we planned that event so that Cody Satori will be there with some of their haunted objects like we did last time. Gettysburg is doing their holiday lighting of the tree and their ice sculpture and this. So
I call it the Hoobalation.
That's what I call it. She just takes everything I say. It's just really.
I've been saying it.
It's embarrassing that you just steal from me.
People?
Was I not calling it the Hoobalation? Just again, even my own partner.
What is it on Seinfeld when the father goes, Serenity now, Serenity now?
My own partner. Again,
well, according to
nothing original to me anymore.
Oh, John, your world.
I'm waiting for a rate. The cobblestone, we need to work that out.
Yeah, I got to talk to Pam again. So thank you for that because they've been busy doing stuff too.
What did I say? I didn't say anything.
You will be sucking air bubbles soon.
Sure.
If anything happens to this guy tonight, they're gonna lock me up because I'm putting all these threats out there.
4 words. Don't hold your breath.
Those are words I'd say to you.
I'll reach out to Pam. We'll get Pam if you're watching.
Won't. I will reach
Pam
out to
if you're watching.
And Pam was going to handle it, but I don't bug.
But anyway, we're hoping to get the reduced rates at the cobblestone because the way that's going to work is that the rooms I think are booked for the weekend. I think, right?
Yeah.
At the actual Hoover House, and the Hoover House is haunted. We're doing the ghost hunt there, so if you have a room, great. You'll be staying there. We'll be staying there. But even if you're not, there'll be stuff going on downtown Gettysburg. I don't know about Friday, but Saturday for sure. You could come to the Hoover House and hang out all day into the night. We'll be up. We'll be down. They have like a bar area. Yeah. We'll be hanging out down there, probably eating whatever and,
pizza,
just talking.
Great pizza place.
So, I mean, after the ghost hunt, you could hang out some. Before the ghost hunt, you could hang out some. And it's just a good time. Like I said, it's a holiday kind of ghost hunt, kind of Gettysburg holiday thing. That's why we planned it that way. So you'll have a good time. And the cobblestone does offer reduced rates. So whenever we get that worked out, again, there's so much more between
that's December
that I have to announce it. I mean, even the mine, I hang out with you guys, even the mine tours, I have to work on creating a poster and an advertisement for that to put on the website. That's every Sunday in October where it'll be $25 just to, it's not your regular lantern tour where you walk through and, ooh, ghost story, a miner Jack is over in this corner. It'll be kind of a different kind of tour that we did last year.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. We had a good time and we met a lot of great people doing that. People that watch and come to our events now. So
thank you, Naomi.
There's so much between now and the end of the year that'll be happening. John, when I talked to you about the equipment I liked, found, and ordered. Okay.
Cool.
So there's a lot to do between now and then. So I announced the events. There's a lot on the website now. If you want to go and really see what from now till I think to the end of October, everything is on the website now. So if you want to go to NewJerseyParanormal.com, you'll see all the events that are there. There's more mine events, more Camp Evans events, Innskeep, Van Horn. They're all up there. So what you do is you go to the website. If there's one in particular you want to go to, send an email with the subject of the event, how many spaces you're interested in, and then I'll get back to you and you can reserve your space.
Deb said, can I bring my husband to the Hoover House, to stay with her, but he's not going to do the investigation? Yeah.
Yeah, as long as he's keeps quiet and we don't have to kick him out if he's.
What says sold out? What did you just talk about that says sold
probably,
out?
Probably the October 28th. Probably the
ghost. Yeah, the ghost hunt. Yeah, the ghost hunt sold out, but not the speaking engagement with.
But there's a lot more events between. There's probably 9 or more between now and then.
Yeah.
At different places. So if you go there, if there's one you like, get in on it now. Just send me an email with the subject of whatever that event is. how many you're interested in, and then I'll get back to you and we'll figure all that out. There's a few that don't have available information yet, but I'm working all that out too. But there's going to be a lot. Like I said, there isn't a whole lot of free weekends between now and December, and good and bad in a way. Good in that we're able to do as much as we do at as many great locations as we do it. Bad in that, you look at that list, and we were just talking, we were hanging out with my son today. We had a barbecue, and, I was telling him, like, because he's working full time now and I don't get to see him as much as I used to. And I'm like, there aren't a whole lot of Saturdays that we can hang out, at night and during the day and do things because we're doing what we're doing. So I have to leave more of those open next year, I think.
We came back from, Centenary College. We got home around 3 a.m. And then our minds were like the next day, Sunday was so beautiful. It's just like, John's like, what do you want to do? Let's get out. And there wasn't really any, we like to do street fairs, but there was only like craft fairs. So of course I made the suggestion. I'm like, oh, there's a Ren fair going on. And John did, he purchased the tickets and we went there.
$30 a pop for these tickets. We had been to those Renaissance fairs before. God. We had a good time at the actually both of the two that we went to. The first one was okay. The second one was better, but this one was just. I won't want to say where it is because it's a business and they're making.
Yeah, we won't do that to anybody. But it was just one of those things. And we even said when we walked away from it, we were just like, and you could tell because we had no photos.
Patricia
right?
was in costume. I'd love to see those costumes.
Yeah, we had no photos of anything at all. And then we were just like, we went and we got something to eat. And then there was this big marketplace that we stopped at with flea market, and we went in and we were looking around and we both looked at each other and we were just like, our brains were willing, our bodies are tired, and we just want to go home.
Yeah, I mean, they're not all sold out. There's a lot more there that's not sold out. There's a lot more there.
So a lot up to July 1st is sold out. Yeah, we do.
So July 1st for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, into August.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean, I'm going to be really honest.
We're into September as far as the sellouts. I mean, that's really the next event available is probably, probably September 16th, I believe, is the first one that has tickets available.
Yeah, Nat. We did. Honestly, the tickets sell out really quick.
Yeah, that's the first one I think that has any availability, September 16th. And then after that, the Van Horn on the 30th. And then all of October is open except for Centenary University.
Yeah.
So, and then the Expo's in there and the Psychic Fair is in there. But she was talking about the Ren Fair. So we didn't get home till 3 o'clock in the morning on Saturday because we went, cleaned up. We went to the Wawa like we always do, hung out and talked there for a while. And then we're kind of an hour away from home from there. So we were sore and we were tired, but we wanted to get out and enjoy the day because it was beautiful. So we go there and we're both beat up and we probably didn't have the right mindset to be in that around that many people, and in that kind of environment.
Not when you're
I literally got past the first group of my lady, my lord, my lady, my lord. And I was like, okay, I don't want to be here. I mean, it's like I could take it in small doses, but man, we were like waiting on a food.
My leash.
Oh, that's another one. We're waiting on a food line, and these people weren't even part of like any kind of like act or show that they're doing. They're just two people dressed up, waiting online for food, and they're talking that way to each other. We think thou would want the hell, and then I'm like,
and oh my god,
and I'm holding my head like, oh no, please.
And have you guys ever heard of a sloppy Joe cup? We were looking at the food because the food line was like crazy out the line, and we're like, no, we're not even, because we thought, well, maybe if we ate something because we were so tired, maybe it would like change our perspective. And we just looked around and go like, we don't even have the energy to stand in the line.
Those things, like, you got to be into them or not, it is give you guys credit, live be passed out in bed. No, we wanted to get out. We've had, like I said, we've been to 2 and they're not bad. You got to be into them, but even if you're not, it is something to see the people that are.
Some people that they're costumes,
real committed
right?
to it.
They're just, it's like a work of art. I mean, it looks so professional, well done. And it's just like, it blows your mind. And then it just like, and you're walking around and you see these people. And then what was that guy that was dressed in that thing? You told me what he was?
Silent Hill.
Yeah, his costume was, that was really like
medieval. But again, for me, it's like the staying in character. Like we were talking, to my son and telling him that we went, and I'm like, I've been to Comic-Con. I've seen people dressed as Batman and Wonder Woman and Flash, and yet they don't kind of like hold the character, like, you know what I mean? Like those people do that
I'm gonna
cosplay
dress
thing.
and stay in character and bug you.
It's really weird to me, and like I get it, they have a great time, but it's like having a headache and being tired, and every time you walk by someone, my lord, my liege, my lady, I'm like,
I'm gonna dress as Captain Caveman.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Have you ever watched Captain Caveman? You said they stay in character. You said like when you go to
a Comic-Con.
A Comic-Con. Oh. I said I'll dress as Captain Caveman. And I'll keep doing like Captain Caveman, and like freak you out.
Captain Caveman.
Just to get you.
Where that comes from. I think she comes like of all the comic book characters, Captain Caveman. I don't even think Captain Caveman was a comic.
It's not. It's a cartoon. Yeah, I'm just saying. You said that they stay in character. I'm just talking about a character. I was saying I'm not going to get into your stuff. I'm going to get into mine.
Those things again for the people that in them, they have a ball. You could tell they have a ball, but this one was way too crowded. And just way too many people. Underdog lady. Oh my God. I'm probably the only one who knows who that is. Heather. I missed the underdog lady. She was very, very entertaining. You got to be a Howard Stern fan to know who she is. But we'll work it out hopefully for tomorrow to where either when you see us again, it will be either at the Creeper Gallery or.
I'm hoping that everything works out.
Keep hoping.
I am.
The odds of that, I don't even know how to begin to start that process.
So there's absolutely no way she can do StreamYard.
No. She said she has an old computer.
And she doesn't have a phone that she can use to do that either.
Since she tried it, didn't work.
Okay.
So I would preferably be doing the animal communicator because I think that's this lady seems really, really nice. And I really like to, because here's the thing, and I don't want to ruin a lot of the interview for tomorrow. She does. Again, I don't want to ruin it, but if she's not on, I'll kind of tease it a little bit. She does grief counseling too for people that lost, and I don't think a lot of people do that.
For pets.
And there are different types of people in the world. There are people that either don't like animals and don't have pets. There are the people that have animals and pets and treat them like family, and then there are people who have animals and pets and treat them like animals and pets. I was raised from my mom from the time I was that big that we had dogs my whole entire life, and our dogs were our family. That's it. We come from, and again, not everybody's the same, and I get that, but we come from the upbringing of if you get a dog, you have that dog for life.
It's a commitment.
No matter what,
it's like a
it's a lifetime commitment. There's never going to be a circumstance where I'm giving up my dog or my cat or anything like that. And they are family. When they pass, you grieve them as if you lost a family member. And I have grieved my pets in a way that is comparable to losing, a loved one. So to have an animal communicator do that, I think is a really, really cool
thing. So too.
Because I know people, Donna was on. Donna went through it. I've been through it where you're feeling it for a while. And it's great to have maybe someone to help you through that.
I'm sorry, Lauren. Her cat died.
Yeah. I was hoping it works out tomorrow night. I'm looking for, okay. My cat. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Lauren. But that's the way I've always been with my dogs or my family. So the cat.
No, listen, that's my daughter's cat. I'm
just saying, we love the cat.
I will do anything.
We love the cat. The cat doesn't love us.
BB adores you.
Anyway, but that's it. We'll find out when we come on tomorrow at 8:00. We'll either be here live with the animal communicator and two of the people will get readings, or we'll be at the Creeper Gallery working with haunted objects. All right. This was kind of a mishmash of a whatever, but hey, it's
Crazy
Monday.
night.
It's a holiday. You're not going to get the Prime Deal show on a Monday holiday. This is watered down, whatever this is. So
it's all gravy.
Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow in one way, shape, or form.
Stay safe. Stay healthy. Please be kind. Good night.